So today we got a lot of news regarding Anthem's in-game content, and since I haven't made a video on Anthem since before the beta, let's talk about that real quick. Just a quick little summary. I enjoyed the experience. It was fun. I had a lot of fun playing with it. Obviously there was a lot of issues with the beta. You guys already know about that. I don't need to talk about that. But I had a lot of fun while I was playing it. Now I'm still skeptical of how much content Anthem will have, but I'm ready to get my hands on it. I'm ready to dive into the journey. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Not still saying I don't know how much fun it will be, but I'm still excited to get my hands into it. Hopefully it goes further than everybody's expectations. But let's get into it. BioWare released This Is Anthem Part 2. And in This Is Anthem Part 2, it talked about in-game content. So we got a lot of information, you know, some of which we already knew, but they kind of like, you know, just put it all out there and went in a little bit more details, just a little bit, but went into more details of what we can expect in in-game content. So for our in-game content, what we can expect is, of course, the strongholds, which we already know about. We're also going to get contracts, which we talked about a little bit. We're going to have those legendary contracts that arise sometimes. It's going to be a series of missions that's going to allow us to get legendary weapons and stuff like that. And then we're also going to have challenges. We're going to have daily, weekly, and monthly challenges. And they ain't go too much details of what these challenges, what we can expect from the challenges, but we can expect daily, weekly, and monthly. They can give us like gear, rewards, up to level 1, whatever the case may be, crafting materials. We are going to have these things. And of course, we'll be able to do all these things at Grandmaster 3, which is the higher level difficulties once you reach level 30, which is going to make getting rewards a little bit higher. Also, another side note to this, Grandmaster 3 has apparently been changed. Now this hasn't been officially confirmed, but in one of the recent videos we did see that in a snippet that Grandmaster 3 now does 950% more health and shield compared to the 3,100 health and shield increase and percentage increase. So I don't know, we don't know if that's 100% confirmed what they changed, but that is something to take in mind. Maybe they nerfed it a little bit, maybe it was a little bit too overpowered, but some things have been changed there. Now also in that This Is Anthem Part 2, we got a look at cataclysms. Now a lot of people believe that what we saw in the event in game the last day of the open beta was a somewhat version of a cataclysm. I wasn't thinking that. A lot of people did think that though. It just kind of opened the world and spawned some titans. Apparently that's like a small scale version of that. But cataclysms are, I think we're sleeping on them. Honestly, I think we're sleeping on cataclysms. I think they're gonna be pretty huge. Now, cataclysms are time-limited world events that kind of just changes everything. The weather's going crazy. We got all type of creatures and monsters spawning. And I also think we're going to get an actual mission that we're going to be able to do. And this is not quoted, but I'm guessing, honestly, I think after the time-limited world event, after this cataclysm ends, like after the time limit is over with, I believe that these cataclysms will actually turn into strongholds. That's how I think new strongholds are going to come about. Like it's gonna be this new cataclysm where I think that stronghold is gonna be increased difficulty or something like that. It's gonna be a little bit harder, and I think these cataclysms are gonna, like, after it's done, it's gonna revert into like a stronghold. Now why I believe this, it's nothing been said like this, but if you played that closed alpha, you will kind of know. And they also showed it at the beginning of This Is Anthem. So at the beginning of the story, you go to like the story and you get this opening cutscene. So apparently you're into this, you go into this mission, and what you were doing is entering the cataclysm, which is the Heart of Rage. We were going to take down the Heart of Rage, which is not a stronghold, it is a cataclysm. Keep that in mind, that this is now the third stronghold. The third stronghold is the Heart of Rage. It's a cataclysm which we failed. So I'm thinking that these cataclysms will be a raid. I don't want to call it a raid because I don't know how exactly it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be more players or exactly how hard it's going to be. But I do think there's going to be an actual event that we actually enter into, like a stronghold, because the Heart of Rage is now a stronghold and it was once a cataclysm. Now that makes a lot of sense to me. I may just be capping a lot, but that sounds very plausible every time they add these cataclysms in, which will happen so often. New strongholds. They did say that they want to add more strongholds soon, so I think that's a good way to add the strongholds. And I don't know, but I do think that's how it is going to lay out. We'll just have to see how that goes. Now another major thing that we got today is we got a little look at the roadmap for Anthem. So we're going to begin, so far that's planned already, is 3 major updates to the game, which are acts, and these acts will have updates within them, so that each act will have many updates within it. So for act 1, we have, which is coming in March, by the way, March 2019, launches February 22nd, so it's going to be just a couple weeks away. We're going to be introduced into our first act, and the first act is Echoes of Reality. And within this act, we have 3 updates. The first update is going to be the Evolving Worlds, and whatever that means, we're going to have Evolving Worlds. I'm assuming that the world changes. I honestly don't know. I'm capping to you guys. I have no clue. Second update is Stronger Together. And now for the third update inside the Echoes of Reality is our first Cataclysm. Now obviously we don't know exactly what this Cataclysm is going to be, how it's going to change. Now we do see that the sky looks how the sky looks inside of at the end of the open beta. It does look the same. Now I think it's definitely going to be a larger scale. It's not, the world's not going, it doesn't look too hectic in that picture, but obviously you can't see much. But I do think that it's going to be a larger scale compared to like what we saw in the open beta. I don't think that was, I think that was like the start of a Cataclysm beginning to open. But you know that big, you know, like the thing we saw in like the very first reveal trailer, like that big glowing orb. I think we're going to have that. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I think that we're going to have that. So they also outline some of the things inside of this. You can see it right here. It says new events, quality of life, new rewards, expanded progression system, new stronghold. New stronghold. This Cataclysm says new stronghold, and that's why I think these Cataclysm will bring new stronghold. It said new stronghold, guild and leaderboards, new mission, and the Cataclysm. Now this is pretty interesting. I'm interested to see how far this goes. I'm definitely excited for it. This Cataclysm seems, I mean, this, I don't know. Hopefully this is free too, by the way. This is free content. We're going to be getting expanded. We're going to get expanded everything, man. Everything expanded, more content, more everything. So only the first couple 2-3 weeks are we going to have to play those same strongholds. As soon as after 2-3 weeks, we're going to introduce a Cataclysm, which is going to be crazy, and we're going to get a new stronghold right after that. So I think this game is going to be updated, new missions, new rewards, everything, new quality of life. Also, progression system is going to be expanded as well. So I'm pretty excited for it. I think they have a lot of things planned out. I do think it's going to be a rough, bumpy start, but I think a couple months into Anthem, it's going to be a really amazing game. I'm going to be on it all the way. I love me some looter shooters. I'm addicted to these type of games. This, Division, what else? Destiny. Them type of games, I love them. You know, this is what I like personally, so I'm a sucker for it, you know, so I'm going to be on it. But I do think if you're on the fence, just wait a couple weeks. Wait about a month, 2 months. And I think you're going to be surprised by what you see. Give it 1 or 2 months, and I think you're going to be into this game. If you like this type of game, of course. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm super excited for Anthem. Hope you guys are excited for Anthem. It's going to be a lot of content on the channel. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that good stuff. And I'm going to catch you guys later.